everybody, welcome to today's video. My name is Mates Wazan, and today we are going to be covering part 3 of Praxis. And this has to do with our, working with our conscious mind and subconscious mind to get what we actually want in life. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and get started. Praxis. So, what do you believe? What do you really believe you're capable of? So here's a quote. It goes, remember, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity than is required to accept misery and poverty. And this one here is by Napoleon Hill from the Think and Grow Rich book. So you can see here, think about it. If no effort is if no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity, why do so many people settle for misery and poverty, right? Thing is, like, we use the same mind to create the misery and the poverty some people are experiencing, and the same mind is used by people who are aiming high in life, people who are demanding abundance and are enjoying prosperity, right? It's all in the same mind. It's just a matter of how we use it. So your belief level, how do we move from conscious to subconscious? So here again is a stick diagram from Bob Proctor, the way he explains it. And like I said, this is the simplest way to explain it, and it's very easy to understand. So we have our mind and we have our body. So our mind has two parts. It has our conscious mind, which is the gate. It's the one that accepts or rejects any thought or ideas that come at us. And then we have our subconscious mind, which is the receiver. It only receives, it has no ability to reject. So whatever comes through the gate gets accepted by the receiver. And the bodies is the vehicle that puts into motion all the thoughts and ideas that are deeply seated in our subconscious. So now again, we have our self here. We have the mind and the body, and the mind being divided into two parts. We have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. So here's the thing. We'll never outperform our deep-seated belief system, right? Because when you really think about it, do you see yourself performing above the level that you believe you can do? Say, for example, will you do something if you don't think you can do it? Right? So if you don't see yourself achieving a level higher than what you're achieving now, what are the chances that you're actually going to achieve it? So you actually have to, you actually have to override your deep-seated belief system for you to, for if you are ever to go above and beyond what you are capable, what you are doing now, because you are capable of so much more. It's just that you're not letting yourself shine yet. So those things are not going to happen until you move your beliefs from conscious to subconscious. So our conscious mind is our thinking mind. It's the it's the mind that accepts and rejects the thoughts and ideas that come at us. This is where we originate this is where we originate ideas. And our subconscious mind is our emotional mind. This is our feeling mind. This is where our programming or our habits reside. And again, it has no ability to reject, it just accepts. And it can't tell the difference between real and imagined. So if there's an image you've been holding in your mind, whether it's real or imagined, the subconscious cannot tell the difference. So that's why we really need to be careful, what kind of image we've been holding in our minds. Is it a positive image or is it a negative image? And we want to be in control of that. So we want to be holding positive images all the time instead of the negative ones, because what we plant in our subconscious is what we attract to us, because what we plant in our subconscious, we get emotionally attached to it, and the emotions that we feel is the thing that creates the vibration that in turn attracts to us the way, the things that we're feeling so strongly about. Getting order in your mind. So again, here's our self, mind, body, mind being the conscious and subconscious. So our conscious mind is where our mental faculties reside. Our mental faculties are our imagination. Imagination is, where we imagine both good things and bad things, which I'm hoping that from now on or as soon as possible, you want to be imagining good things and, really feeling the good vibration. This is where our perception lies. Perception is, the way we perceive things, the way we look at things. Going back there, hold on. You may have heard this said by Wayne Dyer. He said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's actually changing, but just the way you're looking at it, it looks different to you. So intuition is, your inner voice. It's the one that guides you, when you be quiet. You know how some people meditate, and that's the time that they, listen to their inner voice. It's their inner guidance. And the will is our ability to concentrate, to focus. And reason is our ability to think. This is our logic. And memory is our ability to recall events and experiences in our lives. Interesting thing about memory is, how most of the time we recall things from the past from our memory bank. But what's interesting too about this is you can actually also create future memories. And that's an interesting topic which I will probably cover in future videos. So yeah, just know that as you can recall a future past memory, you can also actually create a future memory. So moving on, our subconscious mind. So we want to use our subconscious mind to create new habits, to reprogram our beliefs, build a new self-image. So if you have a poor self-image at the moment, you can always recreate it and build a new one, one that will support you, that one that will empower you. And this is, where we envision a brighter future. And then what you want to take all these things and plant them in your subconscious, and you want to really connect to these things that you've planted in your consciousness. So the ones that, all these things that you've gathered in your conscious mind, you want to emotionally connect to them. So you want to attach your emotions to these things that you're creating in your conscious mind. So you believe in your heart, believe in your gut, not just on a conscious level, but you're really deeply believing it in your heart. And this is where, we replace our limiting beliefs when we've planned, all the limiting beliefs that we have deeply seated in our subconscious is going to be replaced by the ones that we create in our conscious mind. When we emotionalize these new things that we've created in our conscious mind, it will kind of cement it. It will replace the old limiting beliefs and replace it with the new ones that we've created for ourselves. And because we want to do this, because our subconscious always wins. It's the programming that always wins. And then when you've created all these good things in your conscious mind and you've emotionalized them, you've planted them deep in your subconscious, you now just let your body do the work. Because our body is, again, the instrument of our mind. It's the vehicle through which our thoughts manifest. And our body operates based on programming. So whatever we program in our subconscious, our body just moves in alignment with our subconscious, with what we deeply believe in, with what is programmed deep inside of us. Results that stick. So you want to create results that stick. Believe you can do anything. You want to believe with all of your heart and with all of your might. And you want to let go of fear. because the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. So think about that. I mean, if you are just gonna keep holding on to that fear, you are never gonna get the treasures in life that you so richly deserve, right? So you want to just let go of that fear because the fear is the thing that's holding you back from ever achieving all the good things that you could have, right? So this quote is by Joseph Campbell. So yeah, that's the end of my slides for this video. Stay tuned for the last one, the conclusion. So I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you find value in today's video. And if you do, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, share or subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next time on the conclusion of the praxis. Have yourself an awesome day and bye for now.